don't look now, but I think the level is checking Lonk out. Don't tell him, because he might get a little emotional. It's been a while since he's seen the Mako tree. Oh, forget it. Come on, Lonk, just go in there. The level's checking out, by the way, jerk. Level 3, the Key Cavern. And, you know, staying true to its name, we're going to need a whole buttload of keys. Just like the puzzle that I pointed out in the other level, it's made its return already, where you just gotta throw a pot at the door to move on. And now we have some Babam enemies. I'm not sure if they're called Babams or Bob-bombs, whatever you like to refer to them as. But whenever you hit them, they go like crazy, and they just need to be left alone for a certain amount of time to explode. If you hit them with their sword, it kind of resets their counter, so, you know, just try not to hit them if you can. You're gonna need to go ahead and kill them. The best way I can think of getting around them is just going ahead and jumping like I normally like to. Like, that's how I do it. And oh darn, they put a gel in there just to screw with us. And is this the way we're supposed to go? And no, we can't do anything about that, but I will take the money that the keys dropped. And this level is being pretty nice with money. Like, all those gel guys drop money for us. And oh, look at you, you stupid gel on the other side. Like, there's a key to be got right here, or some kind of item, because, you know, it's indication that there's a puzzle, or a box can appear. But because that gel's over there, we can't get it, so we're gonna have to wait till we can get over there to be able to get it. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that there's even more gel here, and oh, a Guardian Acorn. That is quite nice. I really hope that you guys don't mind the Guardian Acorn theme, because it seems like we're going to be, you know, hanging around with it a lot nowadays. Now, I don't believe you have to go through all of these, and all of those doors, but there is a key to be gotten each way, which means that, you know, some ways are just there for the purpose of screwing with you. That enemy there is called a Paroid, I think. I always assumed it to be like Parrot, but then Oid. I don't know why his name is like that, but he is a very obnoxious enemy, in that he warps away, and sometimes he can just be a real jerk to get to. Like, we didn't have too hard of a time in the other room, but sometimes he just, you know, gets away way too quickly, and then you're never able to hit him. But, you know, we did fairly well, and we've already gotten those keys, so those two rooms were busts. If I remember, you need to come in this room, because it has the crystal switch, and it's probably also going to give us a key, and I'm not sure how many times I just hit that. I think I might have hit that a second time accidentally, so I'll hit that again, because before we're going to continue on in the dungeon, I'm actually going to go back upstairs, so we can go ahead and grab this, the stone beak. Oh no, I was so worried about, you know, not getting the stone beak ever. Jeez. If we come back down here, we'll go ahead and, you know, see what's in that room, because there was the room with all the Stalfos. No, not all the Stalfos. They had a single shrouded Stalfos that we weren't able to, you know, mess with. This is probably just going to be another key. Because if I'm right, I think this level has the most keys. And, oh no, it's just a map, which is, it's a good thing we came back, because, you know, we were going to need the map anyways. But I still think that this level has the most keys out of any dungeon in this game. Oh, another neat thing about this game is disregarding a bonus level in the game. None of the dungeons in this game are referred to as like a dungeon. Like, we had the Tail Cave, the Bottle Grotto, and now we're in the Key Cavern. I think the name was that the name of the level? I don't think it's going to tell us. Actually, it might if we click on that. Yeah, the Key Cavern. None of them are referred to as a dungeon, with the exception of a bonus level, which we'll of course be tackling, because, you know, why wouldn't you tackle bonus stuff? Bonus stuff is always so much fun. Like even if it was, you know, just added in, if it was included in like the original thing, and they decided to slap the name bonus on it, they just, you know, just having a bonus thing is always fun. Although it is a bonus thing, because the bonus level was added in to Link's Awakening DX, so you won't see it in the Game Boy version. And we already have another Guardian Acorn. Jeez, this level just loves Guardian Acorns, so we're just going to be so safe. Like, nothing is ever going to be able to hurt us, and oh, more Paroids. I think the item that you're going to get in this level makes killing these guys a bit easier if you have a difficult time killing them. But doing this kind of like jumping, like sword swinging strategy is probably the best way I can think to hit them. And we have a ton of keys now. Like, have we used the key? Wait. Oh yeah, of course we used the key. We went through the, like the Hall of Keys. Well, it was less of a Hall of Keys and more like a room of keys. But, you know, the name still stands, because I said so. I'm so sorry. Let's see if we can actually kill this jerk, while he's over there, because those guys with swords can be pains in the ass if you don't get to them right. And we're gonna go ahead and, get this, bomb pickup, because that'll be very helpful, because we're actually going to need some bombs in the near future. Let's go ahead and just check what's over here. Some more bombs. And there was a cracked wall, so we'll want to remember that's there. We can probably just, you know, like, toss a bomb down right now. But I'm not so good at, you know, the whole throwing bombs thing, so I would rather worry about it when we get over there, because we will be going over there, of course. Let's go ahead and get our treasure, which is just some money, and, you know, money's always good, because we have that big purchase of 980 rubies that we have to stock up for. And let's go ahead and get our sword out, so we can take care of these red gel guys, who are traveling in, like, a diamond shape. It's kind of neat. And let's go ahead and grab our bombs, because we're going to need bombs. Because we're walking into the mini-boss of this level, the Dodongo snakes. Now, these guys are a recurring mini-boss in this game, and they're one of my least favorites, because you kill them like you normally would with Dodongos. And I'm actually calling them Dodongos. Wow, I normally call them Dodondogos, because I'm an idiot. Dodongo being, I think, the proper way to pronounce the name. You just, you know, throw a bomb in their mouth to kill them. And then they take damage, but I've always noticed that it's a bit finicky to get it to, the bomb in their mouth. Like, the best way I can think is to either get right up to them and do that, or to leave it in their path. I have no clue why they put Dodongo snakes in the game rather than having, like you know, just normal Dodongos. Like, why did they do that? I mean, I guess, you know, they just did, just because they could, but, you know, whatever. Because fighting it gets us the Pegasus boots. Yep, the good old Pegasus boots. So now we can dash. Unfortunately, though, unlike in Link's Awakening, it's an equipped item rather than a button to push, because, you know, the Game Boy, the original Game Boy only had so many buttons you could push. And I'm actually going to go ahead and assume this is a bombable wall. Because I think there's actually 2 ways into this room. Oh, actually, before we go in there, because there are 2 ways into this room, I bet you could never guess the hint that there is a bombable wall in this room. Like, I'll give you one guess, but I'm sure you'll never fucking get it. Like, I bet this owl even says, poke suspicious part? Yeah, like, come on! Who's not gonna get this? You have a fucking arrow pointing at the wall! Oh, come on. I love video games. I love them so much. Just... like, that probably wasn't meant as a joke, but that's just so silly. And speaking of silly, Lonk felt the need to moonwalk. I love it whenever he moonwalks. It's so much fun. Using the Pegasus boots and the jumping in combination, you can jump farther, just like the Pegasus seeds and the oracles. So that's a neat thing. And oh, we're over here now. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab our shield. Because if I remember, these guys, they act differently. They give you a countdown timer, and then they're going to try and blow up on you. But I think if you just hold out your shield... Oh, no. I thought if you held out the shield, they might not be able to get you, but they actually stop moving whenever they hit 1, which means they will stop walking into you, which means they won't bounce off your shield anymore. So that was a clever trick on their part. But they're still not that difficult of enemies. I still think the other bombs are worse, since they can kind of, like, go forever. And oh, we've got the compass, but we've already picked up, like, the boss key, so I think we're pretty much, like, done with this level. Like, ooh, like, I think this level actually managed to be shorter than the other one. I'm not, level 2. Yeah, look, we are almost done with this level, jeez. Like I said, this game's just not very big content-wise. Cause, you know, it was Game Boy, no, please go over there, Mr. Bomb. Because if he gets stuck in that area, then we're kind of screwed, and wow, that one just blew up immediately. That was crazy. I suppose you can, move those bottles if you wanted a shortcut, but it's not so much a shortcut. Let's go ahead and get out our Pegasus boots so we can move faster. Just like the Pegasus boots, and, oh, we're gonna fight all of you guys again, aren't we? Yeah. Just like the Pegasus boots and Link's Awakening. Not Link's Awakening, I keep saying that, and A Link to the Past. They need, like, to charge up before they work, so they do that kind of cartoony, like, leaving the, trail behind you. And how many keys do we have? Because we need one more key before we'll be able to mess with those key blocks. So let's actually go back to the start of the level, because, there's some stuff that we can get over there. The Pegasus boots makes killing those paroids easier, because they kind of have a bit of a, I wouldn't say so much a lag as they, actually, I think I'll go ahead and hit that crystal switch because it might make it easier to get back into this area. What was I saying? Oh, the paroids. The Pegasus boots makes it easier to kill them, and that, actually, I'll leave you guys alive. It'll make it easier when we're coming around. It makes it easier to kill them because you can kind of just rush at them so you can hit them before they disappear, and I'm sorry that I kept, you know, kind of, I had, you know, multiple brain farts there, and it's a shame because I think we're going to have to go ahead and grab our... Oh, no, we could have taken the Dodongo snake warp back here. I can't believe I forgot about that. But oh well, we've already done that. So, you know, we got our 4th key, so we are fine. I think we have all the keys in the level. No, don't fall... Okay, Lonk, that was okay. You can fall in the hole if you want. Rather than taking the warp back, I actually want to see, you know, what's going on with that, the treasure chest that we weren't able to get because of that gel, and I'm not sure if I showed it off why we wouldn't have been able to get back there, but, you know, we have another Guardian Acorn, so that's good. The reason we wouldn't have been able to get back there is that there are these little crystal things. You can't break them unless you hit them with the charge from your Pegasus boots. So that is the reason why I didn't just, you know, turn around and go do that. So that's, you know, your new obstacle that gets in your way. And I'm so sure whenever you walk into them, it's like, maybe if you ran faster, then they would break, and it's going to do that every time. And 200 rubies, that is a good amount of rubies, and that is actually very, very nice, because we are, you know, saving up for that, the biggest purchase of our life. And oh, no, I was about to say, I don't know where we need to go on this level, but that's a total lie, because we have all those lock blocks that we need to do, and I love lock blocks so much. They're like the most Zelda thing you get. It's a keyhole with a well, it's a block with a keyhole in it. Come on, that is the most Zelda thing ever. Like, I know that's just a random thing to get excited about, but still, and get out of our way. That guy always confuses me, because he's just there to confuse, because, you know, he's just in your way, but you just need to run into him. And speaking of running into him, we just need to take a bigger leap, let the piranha plant get out of our way, and we're home free. So I think we're on our way to the boss's room, and actually we don't need the heart, so it's okay to put our feather away, because, you know, we're full health, and we can take these paroids out. Oh, what a weird object. There must be some. Okay, there must just. The hint that you need to run into it is them saying tackle. I was really hoping that would just say, maybe if you ran really fucking fast into it, something good would happen. Because, you know, that's a pretty good hint. I think this level actually has a key, an extra key. Like, I think we're out of keys. Yeah, we're out of keys at the moment. But I think this room gives you, yeah, it gives you a key. I don't know why it does that. There must be some kind of, like, way to screw yourself out of getting a key. So they just put that there just in case. So let's go in here and fight the boss. Neener, you can't find me, nya. Now, he's going to, if you just leave him be, some gels are going to start falling from the ceiling, and that's your hint that, you know, there's something up there. You just run into the wall, and then he'll fall down. And then you just need to start hitting him, and I think he will eventually break apart until he hits that kind of, the final part of that when you actually need to hit him with the Pegasus boots, and we need to be in front of him so we can hit him in the eye with our sword. Because, you know, it doesn't hurt if you hit him in the back of his eye with a sword. You don't want to. I don't think you want to keep doing that, because I don't think that's fast. Oh no, you do want to just keep rushing him. I just thought you were just supposed to rush him at the very end. Once you break him apart, though, you can switch back to your feather, because he's going to start jumping around, and to dodge him, you need to jump, or else he's going to hit the ground. You're going to be stunned, which will, you know, give them the time that they need to bump into you, because that's how they like to hurt you. But they are not a difficult boss at all. They are kind of an interesting boss in that, you know, we actually have to switch our item. So that was kind of cool. Still not difficult, though. So there we go. Level 3 complete. So we can come in here and get our new item, which is some kind of bell. So let's see what it's the bell of. We got the Sea Lily's bell. So now we can hear the bells part of Ballad of the Windfish. Because they're not all playing, like, the main tune, A Ballad of the Windfish. They're each playing their part of the Ballad of the Windfish, because once we get them all, they'll come together and make a full song. So that will be neat whenever that happens. But unfortunately, we cannot make that happen just yet. So now we need to go look for a waterfall, thanks to Mr. Hint Guy. But we're not going to listen to Mr. Hint Guy, because we have another Mr. Hint Guy that wants to talk to us. Hoot, how many instruments have you gotten so far? When you play the instruments in front of the egg, the windfish will wake, and you will leave this island. Now, you must hasten to Yarna Desert. The dark, monstrous inhabitants of the sand will show you the way. Hoot hoot. So even though we're supposed to go to the waterfall, we're going to have to take a detour through the desert if we're going to be able to make our way to the waterfall. Oh, so that's kind of neat. And like he mentioned an egg. The windfish is actually sleeping in an egg at the moment. Because, you know, a big old, like, Yoshi egg thing at that. Whenever we're in that area, we'll have to drop by there so I can show you guys, because it's like a crazy town. I think we actually want to go ahead and hop in here, because I think there's a piece of heart in this cave. I think it's actually well hidden as well, now I think about it. Because I think they did another, like, or, oh no, I guess it's just, I was gonna say, I thought it was behind a bombable wall. But I guess it just might be in that treasure chest. And yes, I know it's a weird object that we have to tackle some way. And oh, that spark's gonna get us, so let's go ahead and swap over to our feather so we can dodge him. Oh, and our attempts to dodge him were in vain. Silly spark guy. So let's go ahead and jump out of your way. And now we'll have our treasure chest just for ourselves. So that's fun, and no, it's just money. I'm so sure that there's a, maybe it is a bombable wall. Because I was so sure that there was one, and actually it'd probably be a better idea to go ahead and grab our sword so we can go ahead and, you know... Oh, God, that was a horrible noise. I was gonna say, so we can check the walls, but... Oh, God, I was not expecting that noise. I'm really glad that they swapped up some of the noises that they used in the oracles. Because that noise is like, Jesus Christ, that is ear rape. Like, hopefully that doesn't sound as bad, for you guys as it does for me. If it does, I am so sorry. Like, I know that it's, you know, not my fault or anything, but I am just so sorry. Because that is a noise. A noise among noises. So there we go. There was a thing hidden that, in that cave, but we want to keep marching onwards because I think there's Tyrion. Look, there's a beehive. So let's see what he's doing. Oh, Lonk, I see you have a nice stick. Can I borrow it for a second? I guess you can, but what are you? Oh, that's my pose. Stop that, silly jerkin. Oh, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Okay, you can do that. I guess you can just be chased by bees. Okay, that's fine by me. You crazy Mario guy. So now we get a beehive, or a honeycomb, and just like the item box said, we're not sure how that happened, but it did, and that's all that mattered. We're running out of bombs, so whether I like it or not, we're actually probably gonna have to drop by the shop to buy more bombs, because I would rather not run out of bombs if we don't have to. Now, if I remember, there is a... Oh, no, I was gonna say, I think there's a secret seashell hidden around here. I was trying to think where it is, but it's actually pretty well hidden. You can't get it unless you have your Pegasus boots, but I think if you hit one of these trees, yeah, you can just knock it out, which is really well hidden. And there's actually another one by Tail Cave that I am not going to forget about that we're going to go ahead and grab before this episode's over. But we have one more thing we want to do before that, other than buying bombs, which I'll go ahead and do, I'll do off-screen, because, you know, going in and actually buying bombs will take 2 seconds. I'm just, 10 rubies, you know, we can spare 10 rupees. I always say rubies, even though it obviously has a P in it. I don't know why I do that, because it's obviously rupees, but I just like saying rubies for some reason. No clue why. Well, actually I know why. I used to have a dog called Ruby, so that's why. And look, it's a bed. Let's go ahead and hop in, and we can take a nice little nap. A nap that won't have any negative consequences whatsoever. I think this place is called the Dream Den, and it's like Crazy Land. So now we're in a Crazy Land that's filled with arm mimics. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of knock you back, because we do not want to mess with you. Because arm mimics do an insane amount of damage. They do 3 hearts of damage per hit, so they can be quite a doozy if you get hit. But luckily, you can get rid of them very, very easily by just, you know, running into them. And oh, now we have a Guardian Acorn. So now if they hit us, they'll do 1.5 hearts of damage. But we've already killed them all, so you know. Good going, Mr. Armamix. Luckily for us, though, or well, not so much luckily for us, but you do not want to come here before getting the Pegasus boots, because you're going to need the Pegasus boots to get the real item that's hidden here. Like, it's not just money. So you come here, you can get the Ocarina, which is, I think, the first time you get the Ocarina in a Zelda game. Like, you get a flute and a Link to the Past in NES Zelda, and I think even one in Adventure of Link. But the one in Adventure of Link and NES Zelda was actually a flute, and the one in A Link to the Past was probably an ocarina, and they just called it the flute just for the sake of convenience. Like, people aren't going to know what an ocarina is, but no, they just called it an ocarina here. So this is the first time you can get a thing called an ocarina. Once you get the ocarina, you're going to want to come talk to Marion, because she has something for us. Hey, that's a nice ocarina you have there. Will you accompany me as I sing? And I guess we will, as you sing the Ballad of the Windfish, which is a nice, pretty song. And, you know, she has the same ability that Nehru had, as, you know, making just music notes coming out of her face. And now we'll make our song, and that is a really, like, deep ocarina. I guess they just want to differentiate between her singing, and now we're singing together, and now we've created a beautiful, beautiful melody. And I am so sorry for talking over this, actually, because this is actually a really nice song, whether it be over Game Boy or not. So I will have to apologize for that. I'm so sorry. Oh, and it was over. Like right as I realized I should shut my big dumb mouth, it was over. And if you say yes to keeping it in your mind, you'll actually learn the Ballad of the Windfish, which you're going to need to know, because there's 3 songs you can learn on your ocarina. The Ballad of the Windfish being one that we're gonna have to learn. And at the moment, it looks like we're holding Marion over our head, which you know, might be something that happens later. Hoo hoo hoo, and that's actually not a just dirty joke. That's actually something that is maybe. Episode's over. Just kidding. I didn't forget. There's a secret seashell here. Bye, guys.